everyone, I'm going to give you the lowdown on one of my favorite daily hikes, the Arroyo Pescadero Trail. This hike is located off Colima, just north of Mar Vista, and it's roughly a 2-mile loop with a bonus 0.8-mile mini loop if you wish to do it. This is the first part of the trail. I feel like a lot of people are intimidated by hiking because you could potentially get lost. But the trails here are well defined and the only turn you need to worry about is this first one. Be sure to take a left to stay on the 2-mile loop. You'll know you're going the right direction if you see this huge concrete chair-looking thing.
Tell them our coyote story.
Okay, so last time we went hiking here, we went kind of too close to sunset because we weren't used to the time change yet, daylight savings day and everything. We ended up hearing some howling in the background and we're like, oh no, is that coyotes? And we saw somebody else walking around the same time too, and he said the same thing, it must be coyotes.
Yeah, and he had a little dog and he seemed kind of worried about the little dog. It wasn't just one coyote, it was a giant pack of coyotes. Pack. So, and they were definitely talking to each other about something.
Yeah, I don't think I want to go that close to sunset ever again.
Super interesting.
Yeah.
What do you like about this trail in terms of, you know, its walkability versus other trails and everything?
I mean, I feel like this one's pretty flat, to be honest. So if you want something a little more challenging, maybe it's not the right one.
Yeah.
But Joe and I really enjoyed going on this trail. I mean, like I said, it feels like you're escaping the suburbs, and it's just kind of a nice way to break up your day and kind of escape.
Yep. So yeah, in terms of incline, this definitely isn't crazy. We've been on, you know, a lot of hikes in the Hollywood Hills where you feel like you're at a, you know, 30 to 45 degree incline
the whole way.
The entire time. It's basically like you're climbing a mountain. And this is definitely not that. So it's a lot easier to climb. We actually choose to take the route where you actually on more of, it seems like a decline the entire time, so that's kind of nice.
Hi.
Hey. Another thing to note, people for the most part seem pretty respectful in terms of COVID stuff on this trail. We wear masks because, you know, we want to protect ourselves and others, and those people that we just passed, even though you could definitely maintain 6 foot, you know, social distancing on a trail like this, you know, people still wear their masks, which is kind of cool. People just seem generally pretty respectful of each other.
So if you're looking for somewhere to go, to kind of get out of the house, you know, with COVID and everything, this might be a good trail because people seem to be respectful for the most part about wearing their masks when they come near you. And also, the parking lot is kind of tiny, so I think it limits the number of people on this trail.
Yeah, the parking lot, I would say, has, you know, maybe 10 spots, give or take. So if you could imagine, you know, 2 people per car hiking, that means you're only going to have 20 people on this trail.
Over the course of this giant trail.
Over the course of 3 miles,
yeah.
So that means you're only going to, and you're probably all walking generally in the same direction at the same speed. Basically, your chances of seeing someone on this trail is pretty
low.
slim. Yeah.
Yeah. Here we're approaching the only other intersection you'll face in this hike. I'll let Joe tell you the details, but it's worth noting that our decision on which way to go usually depends on how close it is to sunset. Gotta keep track of the time.
So we're at the deer loop. We just walked from up here. If you were to take a left, this will bring you back to the parking lot. So you'd kind of go up here and then march all the way up the hill, and the parking lot's somewhere up there. But we're definitely taking this extra 0.8 miles or so just to get the extra exercise in, you know? So deer loop it is. Oh, it's beautiful. Another pro of going on this hike is this beautiful sky. Look at that. Yep. So one thing that I really dig about this trail are the rabbits. There's actually usually a lot of rabbits on this trail. We don't see many right now, but it's something to keep, you know, a lookout for. There's some actually rabbit tracks right here that are like buried into the concrete. It's kind of hard to see, but I'm pretty sure those are rabbit tracks, right? It's something.
But the guy who poured the concrete was mad.
Yeah, the guy who poured the concrete was probably not happy about that, but I don't know. They may have done it on purpose because it's really cool. It's a good reminder that we're kind of living amongst the wild here.
We ended up enjoying the rest of our hike and took a few pics. I hope you enjoyed our video. Let us know if you have any tips or thoughts on this trail in the comments below. Hope to see you in the hills sometime soon.